idling, and then there was a ding, like a alarm ding, and then it said engine fault. And then when the light turned green, I hit the accelerator, and I could only go 2 miles an hour. So I pulled into a parking lot, turned the car off, turned it back on, and it ran perfect. And I've driven 30 more miles, and it's run perfect, like normal. I had I went to a auto parts store. They recommended a mobile mechanic. He came over, ran diagnostics, and said that there was a throttle actuator disconnect, or disconnect error.
Oh, so there was a code in the computer for the throttle body. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Do we know the code?
Throttle actuator. No, I don't.
And what's your question to me? How can I assist you? Are you looking for some possible causes?
Well, yeah, I guess what I was going to be taking a trip. It's never happened before, and you know what? My wife's having surgery 1,000 miles away, or 700 miles away, and she's flying, but I was going to drive with a dog, and I was wondering if I should drive the car because I'm not having any symptoms right now.
Right. So that's a really good question, and I'm happy to assist you. Now, let me say this. I have a lot of experience, but there's no way that I could predict the future, right?
I know that, clearly.
So, with that being said, what could happen, what's the worst case scenario? If we have an issue with this throttle body, the vehicle could go into limp mode, and it may be hard to accelerate, and it might limit your speed. So that would be a possibility if it does happen. I don't think it would completely stall on you or accelerate without you pressing the gas pedal. It's designed that when it does fail, at least you can get it to a service station to get it fixed.
And what is a throttle body actuator?
So it's an electric motor that opens and closes the throttle body. And back in the day, they had a cable going to the throttle body, like an old school like lawnmower has. So they don't do that anymore. And they use an electronic motor or an actuator to open and close that throttle body. And since it controls the RPM, right, it's got to be very sensitive, and it's very touchy, and it's very finicky. And if there's any problems with it, it'll flag a light or a code in the computer because they want it to get fixed right away.
And so should it be replaced now that this has happened?
So if the wiring is good up to the throttle body, and the throttle body connector, the harness that plugs into the throttle body, appears to be good, that is correct. Most of the time, the throttle body has to be replaced.
The throttle body?
Yep.
And what range, just your best guess, do they run?
It's a good question here. Let me see if I can take a look. You know what? Oh, good news and bad news. The bad news is normally throttle bodies are fairly expensive. And that's usually the case, especially for this vehicle itself, this type of vehicle. But the good news is it only calls for a half-hour labor to remove and install. So it's probably one big plug and maybe 4 bolts. It'll pull right off. But once you install the new part, they're probably going to have to, I think at the bare minimum, relearn the throttle body with a compatible scan tool. So that might be a hour's worth of labor. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But then
I read online that it had to be programmed.
Yep. And then you got the part itself. So I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have a price for this particular one. But you could call up your local dealership, your Land Rover dealership, and just give them your VIN number. If you speak with the parts department and say, hey, what's the price and a part number for a throttle body? And they'd be happy to get you that information.
Would you ever, is it $1,000, $500? Just your guess.
Yeah, so for a typical vehicle that's not even as nice as a Land Rover, it's about $1,000. So this is, generally speaking, this is more expensive. So again, I'm not positive, but usually my experience has been it's going to be more than $1,000.
The part itself?
Well, altogether, parts and labor. I don't know how much the part is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I understand. Yep. And would you ever consider a used one?
Normally that would be fine, except for the throttle body. You want to get that new.
Because I'd be in the same boat I'm in now. So, well, I got to get it replaced. And would you drive it? It's running perfect now, but now that this has happened once, would you drive it?
I would be very comfortable driving the vehicle around town, around my house, and in the neighborhood. I wouldn't be too concerned, because if it does go into limp mode, it's not a big deal. You can limp it to a shop or a dealership. But if
I'll rent a car.
If you're going to take on a long trip, I would probably rent a car. I think that's going to be your best bet.
Thank you. This gives me a lot of direction.
For sure, absolutely. You are most welcome. Any other questions I can assist with while we're on the phone?
Nope, thank you.
All right, you bet. You're welcome. Good luck.
Okay.